flex, she wanna know me. I stay low key, all gas, no brakes, baby, let them hoes sleep. Body on 10, make your girl OD. I get in my way, never out of my lane. Feel like you the one and I'm on one. So what it's gonna be?
Welcome, 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 welcome. Hey guys, and welcome back to my channel. I am excited, you guys. I'm excited about this video, you guys. Okay, so in today's video, I am going to show you guys how to make a seamless, perfect, and a ghostless tumbler. Like, this is a tutorial. There are many steps out there in how people, achieve this, but I want to show you guys how I do it. My technique, the tools that I use, and all of that good stuff. So, with no further ado, let's just jump right into this video. Okay, this is what I mean. I made this tumbler for someone. This is what I mean by ghosting. You see the light part here and the light part here up here at the top. Like, all of that is what you call ghosting. Like, that's supposed to be like this. And the seam, look at the seam of the cup. Yeah. So I'm going to show you guys how to get that seamless tumbler. These are the supplies I use for my tumblers. I have heat resistant gloves, a microfiber rag, scissors. I just have like a sharp edge tool here. I have a straight edge, a scraper, I don't know, thingamajiggy, however you want to call it. I have heat transfer tape, a paper cutter, tumbler, of course, alcohol. I have a heat press. No, I have a tumbler press. And lastly, you're definitely going to need your template for your tumbler. So, those are the supplies that I use. What I like to start off by doing is taking my tumbler, and I always remove the top and the rubber piece. I never press my tumbler with the rubber piece on. I always apply it after. So we're going to just set that aside. You're going to take your microfiber rag and your alcohol, and you're just going to apply some alcohol to your microfiber rag. And you want to take your cup and you just want to go up and down on the tumbler, wiping it really good with the alcohol. And this is just to get any fingerprints, any dirt or grime that may be on the tumbler, to give you that smooth effect. So I'm going to take that and I'm going to sit that to the back, and I am going to allow that to dry. Now, you can dry it, take another microfiber rag and dry it, but I just allow mine to sit because you have to prep. So we're about to prep. Now, you can use scissors. You can. Or you can use a cutting board. Whatever works best for you. Anyways, what I like to do is, on one side of the tumbler template, I like to cut it close as possible. So just to make sure, I'm just gonna give myself a little landmark. And cut this side so you guys can see. So I just cut it a little bit, so I know where to cut at. Make sure it's straight. Maybe I should put it down here. That way I can keep it sturdy. Okay, that's straight. And go down on the side of it. So you want to get it close as possible and as even as possible. Next, you want to do the same thing for the bottom and the top. So starting with the bottom first. And the scissors do come in handy because you see that little white, which it don't matter on the bottom, but you know, if it was on the side, you definitely would want to trim it up. You don't want to leave no white pieces. Okay. So like I said, that's the bottom. Now we're going to cut the top. And because this is so thin, I think I'm going to just use the scissors and cut the top. Because the strip is so thin and I want it to be even. And I want it to be smooth. Slow and steady. Like that. So the only white part you have is on one side. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to cut that down. Not all of it. About halfway. You don't need a whole lot. But you want some. Like that. Perfect. You have a perfect template now. Okay. Your cup should be dry. Try not to touch it. That's why I stuck my hand in it to grab it. So it should be dry. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to take my template and I'm going to put it on the cup like that. And I'm going to just tap it on the table. And that way I can make sure the template falls straight along with the tumbler. So it should be look something like that. Bam, bam. And as you can see, it's even with the tumbler. So what I like to do sometimes is move it up just a hair. That way everything falls in place. Try to line it up close as possible as you can get it. I'm trying to get my tumbler. Okay. All right. There we go. Now, this is not the hardest part, but the very important part. You want to make sure that template is tight. It's tight around this cup. No air around here and around here. You want to make sure it's tight. So pull it tight as you can. And once you get it tight, you get your heat transfer tape and you put your piece of tape on there like so. That's gonna secure it. That way you can, you know, release it. And then you're gonna go on and you're gonna add tape all the way down. There's no such thing as too much tape. All right, so it should look something like that. Now you're going to get another piece of tape, a longer piece, and you're going to apply it right down the middle and the inside of the cup, down the back side of the cup, the bottom of the cup. And you just take your hands and you know, go up and down on that tape. And that's what I like to do, is tape my bottom. So I'm gonna get another long piece of tape. And I like to start at the beginning, right here. Right there, and I'm just gonna roll it around the seam of it. Got a piece of tape here that wants to roll up. It's okay. All right, after you got the tape all the way around there like that, I like to take it and, you know, take my two thumbs and I just go around the tumbler until it's all laid down. Like that. Then I flip it over and I do the same for the top. And I just take my thumbs and I go around, push that one on the inside of the cup. Like that. And look at there. I have secured the bottom, secured the top, and I have secured the seam. All right. Now what I like to do is take my straight edge. This tape is bothering me. It's not gonna, okay. What I like to do is take my straight edge and go up and down on a cup, on that long piece of tape. Then I take it and I go along the seam of that tape, right where that paper meet at, and I give it a good press, a really good press. Then I take it and I just go around the edges of the tumbler. Make sure there's no air bubbles, no paper like balled up or bubbled up in there. No air can get in there. Just make it as smooth as you can. And do the same for the top. Just go around the top of the edges. Make sure that paper is laying down flat on that tumbler. Like so. And it should look something like that. Now that we have our tumbler wrapped up, it's time to press it. What you want to do if you're using a tumbler press, before you even turn it on, you want to make sure your tumbler is in there, and you want to make sure it have a firm pressure. If you put your tumbler in your tumbler press and it closed like that, that's not firm. If you put your tumbler press in there and it closed like this, that's not firm. You want a firm pressure. So I highly suggest you put your tumbler press in there before you turn it on to get your pressure before, you start. Mine is already set. So I'm going to turn it on. I'm going to allow it to heat up to 365. And we're going to begin to press. Our heating press has heat up to 365. It fluctuates. If you know anything about tumbler presses, it be up and down, up and down. But it has reached 375. What I like to do is when I press my tumbler, I like to give it a 360 turn, during the process. So I will, my tape is my landmark. That's what I call it. So I put it in there. And I'm putting in there tape, facing that way, backwards. And I will press it for 45 seconds. And I set the timer. And now I'm going to turn it so that the tape is facing you guys. Facing this way. Alright. Then I like to turn the tape upwards and give that a good press like that. And for the last press, we're going to take it and we're going to put that seam all the way to the bottom. And we're going to press it for the last 45 seconds. Okay. That was the last press. You take it out and you want it to sit and cool because it's extremely hot right now. So after it cools down for about 2-3 minutes, then I'll be back. Our tumbler has cooled completely to the touch. So we're just going to remove the tape. Be careful if you remove your tape with the straight edge because you don't want to puncture the tumbler or go up under the tape and scrape the tumbler because you can, accidentally scrape the design. So just be careful. Are y'all ready? Y'all ready to see our tumbler? Look how good it came out. So you see at the top where I had, which I'm gonna get the other one. You see the difference in the ghosting at the top of them? Yeah. You see that? Ghosting, no ghosting. And at the bottom, ghosting, no ghosting. See how dark and vibrant it is? Look at the back of that. Absolutely beautiful. So you see the seam on this one. Let me set it down. That's the seam on that one. That's the seam on that one. Night and day. Absolutely beautiful. Same tumbler. So those are some of the techniques that I like to use to prevent, you know, those little hiccups, I call them. And it saves you a tumbler as well. Just this tumbler was not customized, and this tumbler, you know, they wanted their name on it. That's why this one don't have it. This is for 2 different customers. But I kept this to show you guys like the example of ghosting and not ghosting. Same exact one. Now that our tumbler is complete, you're just gonna turn it upside down and, you know, just add the backing. And your top. And you're done. Perfect. Beautiful. I hope you guys enjoyed this tutorial video of how I get that seamless, ghostless, perfect tumbler. Like I said, it's other steps out there that people use. This is just my way of using it, and it has always worked out for me. If this don't work out for you, maybe you can look up some other videos and, you know, get some ideas from them. Maybe you use a little bit from this one, a little bit from that one, put it together. You might come up with your own. Who knows? But this is my technique. Those are the materials that I use, and it always worked great for me. So I hope this video was helpful for somebody out there, especially for my beginners, the ones who was just getting into sublimation. That's it. I mean, I didn't talk about the time on the tumbler press, and every tumbler press is different. So with that being said, your tumbler press, it comes with instructions. So look up the instructions for its heat, time, and temperature when it comes to your tumbler press. But, you know, I did mine on 365, 40 seconds, you know, rotation after every 45 seconds. It's been a long day. But other than that, like, you guys, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I enjoy hanging out with you guys today. Give this video a thumbs up. Also, comment on this video below if you want to see more videos like this, because I have tons of them. Okay? If you're new to my channel, thank you for stopping by. Evidently, this video caught your attention, and I'm so glad that you stopped by. So do me a favor, give this video a thumbs up. Go make sure you hit that subscribe button and turn your bell on. That way you won't miss an upload from your girl Dee. That's me. Also, to my subscribers out there, you already know I love you guys from the bottom of my heart. I truly, truly, truly do, because it wouldn't be possible without you guys. That's it, you guys. That's all I have for today. I love you guys. I see you guys in the next video. Thanks for watching. Bye.